Hi everyone, Lawrence here, advisor at Ace Acumen. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time. We're here with another episode of Fun with Advisors, and this month we're celebrating Pride Month, where we showcase the importance of inclusion for all in all communities. For today's episode, we're very, very lucky to have a member of our Mississauga staff here with us, Amrit, to get to know her, talk to her about some of her interests and the things that she can bring and let you guys know. So without any further ado, Amrit, welcome. Please introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you, Lawrence. Happy Pride Month, everyone. My name is Amrit, and I am one of the advisors here at Ace Acumen for the Mississauga campus. As an advisor, my main role is to help support the students in their academic success. As well as an advisor, I am the manager for our Pandemic Illness Response Committee. This committee consists of a group of people who help ensure that we are following public health directives, on-campus safety, workplace safety as well as assisting students traveling to Canada as well. On that point of students traveling to Canada, if you have any questions regarding your isolation plan, please feel free to email the international department at international@stclaircollege.ca, and they are happy to answer your questions.
Awesome. So as you can see, your Ace Acumen team has a wide range of individuals helping you in many, many different areas, right? So never hesitate to reach out, ask a question. We're here to assist you, and we can't wait to hear get your messages and assist where possible. So to get to know you a little bit better, so our audience here can get to know you a bit better. Tell us about your school experience. Tell us about some tips, tricks, things that helped you make it through and whatnot.
Yeah, so when I was in university, I was a part of many extracurricular activities. I also had a part-time job, and I volunteered here and there. So my days in university were incredibly busy on day-to-day. So one thing that's really helped me is to have an agenda, or what some people may call it a planner, just to keep everything organized, being up to date with important deadlines, dates. I think that was one of my main things that really helped me to stay organized during my university years. Another thing that's really helped me is to have study groups. It helps to avoid procrastination, and when you're working alongside a group of people who think differently, it's great to have those different ideas bouncing off one another. You're thinking about things creatively. Oh my God.
Creatively. I can't even say the word right there for itself. Creativity.
Exactly.
There we go.
Bouncing off ideas and just learning everyone's different perspectives on the course material. It just makes you think in a different perspective.
Awesome. So I totally agree with everything that you just said, especially with for our students here at Ace Acumen. We all come from literally everywhere around the world, right? In some fashion or another, okay? So we all have so many different perspectives, outlooks, and viewpoints, Teaming up with your classmates to, understand and learn about a subject, right, is so pivotal and so key, right? It's one of those things, right, like, you should never, and I will always say this, right, is you should never feel as if you're going through school alone. Your friends, your classmates, your instructors, the staff, we're all here to help you in one fashion or another.
Yeah, and on to that point, don't be afraid to ask your instructors or advisors questions. We are here to help support you. We also have a great peer tutoring program here at Ace Acumen. So if you ever feel that you need the additional support, whether it comes to your assignments, just study tips for in general, or also just preparing for your final exams or midterm exams, definitely approach our peer tutoring program and ask your advisor for additional information.
For sure. So now that we've covered, the importance that we are here to help you, from the Toronto to the Mississauga to all the way down in Windsor with the Sinclair College team down there, all avenues are here to help. Let's change our conversation to talk a little bit more, casually and learn some different stuff. So we were talking even before we were recording that you're going through your master's degree right now as well, right? Which is challenging. So, another student right here with us going along with your studies and stuff, right?
Yes.
Can you tell us some things that you like to do to unwind when you just can't look at a study book anymore?
Oh, definitely. So what I've been doing, especially with the ongoing pandemic, is definitely going out and enjoying nature.
Yeah.
Where I live, there are so many hidden trails that I've found with going outside for walks, going hiking. I've also found a fascination with biking now in those hidden trails. So it's definitely something that allows me to go outside, enjoy the weather, take some time for myself to reflect on my goals and what I've been doing the past few weeks. Definitely an opportunity to wind down for sure and take that time for yourself. And I'm a big advocate for self-care. So whether it's doing yoga outside, going biking, I definitely appreciate that time for myself.
For sure. And I'll tell you a little story when you're talking about biking and stuff like that. Kind of one of the reasons why, like, I know how to bike, but I don't necessarily bike anymore is about 2 years ago, the summer before the pandemic hit and everything like that. I was out biking and got a bike and everything like that. And I was going down this one hill, and then all of a sudden the pavement cracked and the front tire fell down into this little groove, and I went flying over the handlebars and literally cracked my glasses lens right along the side there, and very, very close to doing some bad stuff there, but like straight on my face. Last time I biked in a while, right? Like many stuff I've seen through my life. I'm like, I love biking, it's a good thing, but most of the time I end up falling.
Yeah, that's the same thing with rollerblading. I used to love rollerblading, but one time a pebble came in my way, fell over that pebble, broke my left arm, never again.
I can tell you I cannot rollerblade for the life of me, and my friends have took great pleasure in tormenting me because of that. So I feel that. It's maybe Lawrence isn't meant to travel mobily like that. So with that, I see that one of the underlying messages, and we can make this our closing conversation, is, finding balance between all the different stuff, right? You definitely have shown that you're a busy person and whatnot, right? And you talked about how, going out, enjoying nature when we've all been inside has been a good way for you to be able to, like, release some of the stress and stuff like that, right? So do you have any more tips or advice that you'd like to give to the students who are going through their studies to help them understand the importance of balance, knowing that you shouldn't try to overload yourself with too much? It's okay to have a certain limit of stuff, finish that, and then move on to something else.
No, definitely. And I understand a lot of our international students are in school full-time, and they're also have a job, whether it be full-time or part-time. And one piece of advice I have for our students is to develop that work-life balance. It's important to remember that physical and mental health go hand in hand. So make sure that you're paying attention to your nutrition, that you're getting enough sleep, especially during final or midterm exams. It's definitely very important. Your college life should be about exploring new ideas, joining and actively participating in the amount of activities that we have to offer, and also the workshops that you host as well, and developing those new skills. It's very important to develop that work-life balance. But in the end of the day, those non-academic services that we offer will help you learn more efficiently, more effectively, and improving in your academic material. And at the end of the day, your college experience will be more fulfilling and rewarding in the end as well.
Yeah, and I totally agree with that. And as a lasting point is, like, when you go to school, you pay a certain fee to go, like your tuition to go to school and whatnot, right? The amount is so hot is what it is because there's so much that you can do, right? And the different services and the things that are offered to you to help expand your thought and make you a better student, but also a more employable individual down the road and whatnot, right? So keep that keen eye out for the events, to meet new people, or the workshops to work on skills to better yourself. That balance, I definitely agree, is such a key thing, right? So with that, I actually do have one more question that I want to ask you, right? And in the spirit of Pride Month this month and whatnot, with having you been, you've been at Ace Acumen here for a while now, yes?
Yeah, today marks actually 2 years working
Yes.
at Ace Acumen Academy.
That's
so
wonderful.
It's a milestone.
So
for
2
sure.
years here, right? So with that in mind, can you talk to us about how Ace Acumen is an inclusive environment and how it's welcoming to all people coming in from wherever they might be?
Yeah, to promote the inclusiveness here at Ace Acumen, we try to host as many activities pertaining to different cultures. We have students coming in from India, China, Brazil, so we definitely like to promote activities, promote events dedicated to those students so that everyone feels inclusive and not excluded from Ace Acumen.
Totally. So with that, I'd like to bring our conversation to a close. Thank you so much for joining us
Thank you
today
for having
and
me.
giving us some thoughts from the Mississauga campus and the things that you do. I feel like it was a wonderful conversation about the importance of balance, about your experience as a student and whatnot, our inability to say the word creativity. But at all, a great conversation. So thank you again for coming. Thank you all for tuning in and listening. We'll be back again later with another episode, a special episode, so stay tuned for that. Thank you, everybody, and have a wonderful day. Take care. Good?
You didn't say bye.
Oh, yeah, you're supposed to say bye.
Oh. Oh, I completely forgot the camera was on me. And then, okay, do I say now?
Just say
Thank
bye.
you, everyone. Bye.
Sorry,
Just for your
Do it
information,
without-
I won't cut that last part. I will put it there.
Okay, so should I say now?
You have already said that.
you've already said it. He's just messing with you right now.
Oh.
My. Oh my.
You gonna turn the cameras off, bro?